You know what the world respects? People who deliver. Not the loudest, not the most talented, not the ones with the biggest dreams or the flashiest goals. The ones who show up, follow through, and make it happen every single time. That person, they get the promotions, they get the clients, they get the results. But here's the truth no one tells you. Becoming that person, the one who always delivers, isn't about being naturally gifted. It's about being mentally trained. It's a system, a mindset, a standard. And today, I'll show you exactly how to build it. Let's go. Burn the identity of inconsistency first. You need to kill the old story. I'm just not disciplined. I always procrastinate. I get excited, then I fall off. Stop repeating that. Every time you say it, you reinforce it. You become the story you tell. Delivering consistently isn't about being wired differently. It's about deciding to change the narrative. So here's your new one. I'm the kind of person who follows through. I finish what I start. I deliver. Period. That identity shift, that's the beginning of everything. Build the system. Not the hype talk is cheap. Energy fades. Excitement is unreliable. You want consistency, you need a system. Winners don't rely on hype, they rely on habit. Here's what that looks like. A daily routine that protects your focus. A weekly check-in to track progress. A project tracker that keeps you organized. Boundaries that protect your time. You're not winging it. You're building it. The person who always delivers doesn't just hope to finish. They've architected their process to make it inevitable. Shorten the distance between idea and execution. Here's where most people fail. They think too long. Plan too much. Wait for perfect conditions. But delivery isn't about perfect, it's about done. The longer you wait to act, the colder the fire gets. So shrink the gap between the thought and the movement. Idea, action. Fast. Messy. Relentless. Want to write a blog? Don't wait. Open the doc and write 3 lines. Got an idea for a business? Don't research for weeks. Build a simple version today. Need to make a call? Don't overthink the script. Dial the number. Speed creates momentum. And momentum finishes things. Make a promise. And lock it in. There's something powerful about a clear promise. It transforms your focus. It raises your standard. It creates accountability. So here's the move. Before you start a project, ask, what exactly will I deliver? By when? What's the minimum acceptable outcome? Then write it down. Say it out loud. If possible, say it to someone else. The more specific the commitment, the stronger your follow-through. This is how professionals operate. They don't hope to finish. They promise it. And they do. Create the non-negotiable daily block. This right here, a game changer. People who deliver don't wait for the right mood. They don't wait for clarity, or motivation, or when things settle down. They have a block of time, every day, where they do the work anyway. Call it your deep work hour, your power session. Your move the needle block. During that time, phone is off, notifications are dead. Distractions are banned. You show up like it matters, because it does. Even if it's just 1 hour. That 1 hour done daily outperforms 10 distracted hours every time. That's how consistent output becomes your default. Finish ugly. Perfection is the enemy of delivery. You want to be the person who finishes. Let go of making it pretty. Most people stall because they want their work to look flawless. But the person who always delivers, they finish first. Then refine. Start saying this. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be done. Done is momentum. Perfect is paralysis. Your first draft won't be amazing. Your first product might flop. That's fine. Delivery is about iteration, not instant greatness. Finish ugly. Then improve. Set deadlines. That means something. Loose goals lead to loose execution. Real deliverers don't float in someday, they create tight timelines and stick to them. Set deadlines that are on your calendar. Have consequences. Involve other people when possible. If a project isn't time-bound, it's not real. And remember, urgency is a muscle. Use it daily, and it gets stronger. Train yourself to respect your own deadlines, like a contract. That's how you move like a closer. Eliminate the escape routes. One of the reasons people don't deliver, they always leave themselves a way out. I'll do it, if I have time, I'll see how I feel. If it doesn't work, I'll just, that energy. Weak. Burn the backup plan, close the back door, make it the thing, not an option. You want to be reliable? Remove the option to quit. Make the task feel required. Like breathing, like eating. You don't always need motivation. You need fewer excuses. Get brutal about focus. The person who always delivers, they don't do everything. They focus on the right things. Relentlessly. Delivery is about focus, precision, discipline. Each day, ask, what is the one thing I must finish today? What would move the needle most? What am I doing just to feel productive? Then do the real thing first. Protect that task with your entire morning if you have to. People who scatter their energy rarely deliver. People who concentrate it always do. Build emotional immunity. Here's what separates the deliverers from the dabblers. They do it even when they don't feel like it. Even when they're tired. Even when they're doubting. Even when they're doubting. Even when no one's watching. They don't wait for the right mood. They act from standards, not emotion. You want to be that person? You need to stop negotiating with your feelings. Make discipline louder than doubt. Make standards stronger than moods. This is how warriors move. And warriors deliver, recover. Don't retreat. You will fall off. You'll miss a deadline. Drop the ball. The question is, do you recover or do you retreat? People who always deliver don't demand perfection. They demand recovery. Missed the target? Reset and move. Slipped up? Learn and restart. Lost momentum? Show up anyway. Don't spiral, don't ghost your work, just re-engage fast. Consistency isn't about being flawless. It's about returning again and again. Make delivery your identity. You don't just do the work. You become the person who does the work. That identity shift changes everything. You stop saying I hope I get it done. You start saying I always get it done. That internal belief becomes your filter. You walk different. You plan different. You protect your time differently. Delivery becomes part of your DNA. And that energy, people feel it. They trust you. They rely on you. Opportunities find you because you're not guessing. You're guaranteed. Run post-game reviews. Every time you finish a project, don't just move on. Review it. Ask, what worked? What slowed me down? What made this easier than last time? Where did I waste time? The best deliverers are students of their own systems. They're always tweaking, refining, evolving. Delivery is a skill. You sharpen it with every rep. Don't skip the reflection. It turns one success into a repeatable model. Protect the mission above the mood. Some days you won't feel like it. That's normal, but when the mission matters more than your mood, you deliver anyway. The mission is the work, the promise, the goal, the person you're becoming. Protect it. Guard your routines. Honor your commitments. Respect your energy. Not because it's easy, but because the alternative is mediocrity. And you're not built for that. You want to change your life. Be the person who always delivers. Not the person who's almost ready. Not the one who means well. Not the one with endless drafts and no results. The one who finishes. Shows up. Executes. Every time. That person is respected. That person is unstoppable. That person can't be ignored. And the best part, you can become them. One decision. One task. One promise at a time. So the next time you want to quit, delay, or make excuses, don't. Remember who you are. Remember what you're building. And deliver anyway. If this message fired you up, like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let's build discipline and results together.